So it's time for me to do another wheelchair report at the Wellsford Nightmare. I'm about to do an interview with CTV News about the fact that I can't get out of the building and I can't go down the sidewalks because they're all blocked. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you how they plowed snow into the ramp, and the door doesn't close properly, and the garage is always flooded. As you can see, it's soaking wet. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more on the camera here. And you go to wheelchairrights.wordpress.com or go to YouTube and go to type in the Wellsford Apartments Nightmare. So as you can see, when they plowed the driveway, they left the snow in the driveway instead of taking it. They should have plowed. The truck should have come inside the garage and plowed up. So I can't get up that ramp, and I can't go down the wheelchair ramp because that's not cleared. The sidewalks are not cleared. And I'm a prisoner. Yesterday I went out and I got some groceries, and it was a big nightmare. You can see the series that I'm doing already about yesterday. And this is a continuation. I'm actually waiting for CTV News to come over here. They said they would be here at 11:30, but the roads are pretty bad. So we'll see when they get here. I don't dare go out there because if I do, I will get stuck because the garage door will close and I'll never be able to get up that ramp, and I won't be able to get near the key thing there because there's too much snow and ice right there. You see where the snow is? See where the lock is? Well, that ice is too thick on the concrete there, and I can't drive there, and so I can't get anywhere near that thing to unlock the garage door. So I can't come in this entrance. I'm basically trapped in my building because of poor maintenance and because they just don't care. And people say, well, if you're really nice about it, and you talk really nice to people, they're going to do that. You're going to get a lot more with honey than. And I told them, I said, you know what? It makes no difference how I speak to people because people just don't care anymore. The world has changed a lot. People today don't even care about themselves, let alone they really care about anybody else. They walk around smiling all the time, but they really don't care about anything or anybody. They're just most people are turning into zombies. I'm an old guy, almost 60 years old, and I grew up in a time when people actually talked to each other and they cared about each other, and our society was a lot better. But when the corporations came to Canada, that was it. They started killing our country. I wonder if that's CTV News. I'm having my cigarette. Go ahead. So what do you think of the way they take care of this entrance?
What's that?
What do you think of this mess?
Everywhere, man.
I know, but the snowplow guy should have never plowed the snow down here. This garage door can't even close properly now, but this is crazy.
Yeah.
Private property, this should be crystal clean. You should be able to see the concrete. There's no excuse for that.
It is winter, though, you know.
Man, I'm 60 years old. You know what? I remember when people actually took care of their city and they took care of their ramps. People just don't care today. I was on Global News yesterday in CTV News, and CTV crew's right there right now. See them? They're coming right now. I'm actually doing an interview because I can't leave the building. I can't get out the other ramp, and I can't get out this one. Yesterday, when I got in the building, the fire truck had to lower me down here. Yeah. It's not the weather. The weather's not bad. The weather used to be a lot worse than this. It's because they hired city contractors instead of the city workers. They just don't care. We had 3 days and we had one sunny day and there was no water, no rain, and there was this much snow that was packed down because people were walking on it, and they never plowed the sidewalks. Then the rain came and turned it to ice. Shit. I gotta get... So CTV was here. I guess they're looking for a parking spot. Don't slip on the snow. Not too bad. Walk out near the wall here on the white snow. It's going to be less slippery because this is all ice.
Yeah, it's pretty good here.
Oh, I've seen people fall.
For my boots, I guess.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Could be better.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is Gary.
All right, you're in. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Thanks for doing that video. It was amazing.
That's well, I've been trying to do my best. I mean, the world is what it is, and media is the only way to wake people up. And even
Well,
that,
you know what's good for us is we can talk about the sidewalks are terrible. They're especially bad if you have mobility issues. But it's one thing to see the perspective. So that's one thing that we're concentrating on today. So.
You know, I live in a building that's accessible, and it's not a cheap building to live in. It's got electric heat. It costs about $1,400 a month for one bedroom in here.
Really?
Jeez.
So
Not counting heat?
they don't include the heat.
They don't include
No,
the heat?
no, and it's quite expensive to live here, and this
Yeah.
building is not maintained very well. And there's a wheelchair ramp they put in, and I asked them when I moved in, I said, can you put a safety railing underneath the top rail, because the wind shear that comes off the building freezes the, anyway. I asked them to put a railing in there so my wheelchair won't slide under the railing so I get crushed with the weight of the wheelchair. So the wheelchair ramp's not safe. Accessibus is refusing me service, okay, completely. The lobby up on top where I'm supposed to sit and wait.
Yeah, just sorry to cut you off. But,
That's all right.
My 2 cards aren't in here, and that's my fault.
Are they at the station?
Yeah.
You didn't bring your memory cards?
Yeah.
What type does that use?
SD, but I need the adapter.
Oh, you have to head back out then.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. We'll come
Just
back.
1 second.
Well, you're just down the street of the one over here? Or the CTV?
Yeah, we're not too far.
Man, I've never done that before, and I've always checked.
I know, that's all
They're up
right.
there in age.
Whoever had it before me didn't put it back.
Really?
Everything was good this morning?
It's probably still sitting in their computer when they're downloading the photos and the videos. You can't get them to bring it over for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Oh.
it, but, 1 second.
So what I'm explaining to you, that'll help you to figure out what you want to ask me, right? Because we'll do this in a form of you asking me questions. I think it's probably better.
We just use little clips. For our purposes, we're concentrating purely on the sidewalks are terrible condition. Here's a video to show, and we're talking to you as the videographer of that video, saying like, tell us how bad are the roads. But we're sticking purely with sidewalks for this.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about the wheelchair ramps, and I'm trying to tell you is that the wheelchair ramp is somewhat usable right now, but as soon as I get to the edge of the sidewalk, it's big lumps of ice, and I can't even get off the wheelchair ramp. I can't get. Yesterday, the fire department had to slide me down here. I couldn't get in the building,
Right.
and I still can't get out. I'm trapped here right now. And so Accessibus is refusing me service here because the sidewalk's never maintained, and they have no place to park the bus, they
So the
claim.
buses aren't picking you up because of
What's
the
the address, the
sidewalk.
building out there?
2074 Roby. Tell them on Wellsford Street. But they gotta come on the side, they can't park in the front.
So they're not picking you up due to the fact that the snowbanks are too high, or is that that's not what you're telling me?
They're not picking me up because they don't really have to give you much of an excuse because they really don't care, okay?
But what are they saying?
Well, basically their attitude's pretty bad is that they're saying that they don't have any place to park their truck. But there's more to it than that. The lobby up on top
Right
where,
down, sorry.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go out there.
the lobby up there, you might want to move your camera back there
Yeah.
because cars come in and out. The lobby up there is not heated and it doesn't have any windows facing the street. And I can't sit in that lobby waiting for the Accessibus because they don't want to tell you in 5 minutes they'll be there. They want you to sit out there and wait for half an hour or longer. And I told them I can't sit in that freezing lobby. There's no heat in there. And I can't sit in the hallway because I can't see the street at all and I'm blocking the hallway. So I asked them, can you call me like 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes before you get here so I can come down? They said, no, we can't do that. Anyway, Accessibus is refusing me service here. So I have no Accessibus, and do realize that almost all the new. What's that? Oh no, I'm talking. I can't get out anyway. I'm trapped in the building.
Hello, Amanda speaking.
I can't even get out there a wheelchair ramp because the sidewalk's not clear. These guys are from CTV News. They're actually doing a story about it. No, it's okay. You can't help me anyway. The chair's too heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out there, you should be coming.
Even if you wanted to try with your best interest to get me out of the building, right? It's impossible. This chair with me in it is almost 800 pounds. Yeah, these chairs are heavy. Yeah, the batteries are huge in here, right? So. Oh yeah, with me sitting in it, yeah. Listen, man, this is a big chair. This is not a small chair. Yeah. And the chairs weigh depending on the size of the person. Some people are smaller, so they have smaller chairs, and they can have smaller batteries. But this chair here is close to 800 pounds. That's total with me sitting on it. All power wheelchairs are heavy. When there's nobody sitting in them, they're usually around 350 pounds. You know how heavy car batteries are, right?
Heavy car battery?
Yeah. There's 2 huge ones in here.
Yeah, dual cell.
Yeah. Well, each battery is almost 100 pounds.
No, they're,
Yeah. These are big batteries in here, man. They're not small ones like on cars.
they're 20 pounds.
No, they're not. There is no 20-pound batteries for cars. Not even the little motorcycle ones. They're made out of lead, man.
Little motorcycle,
They're made out of lead.
1.5 pounds. Yeah.
It's all right.
If you want some help,
Oh, I can't. Don't worry about it. I cannot get out of the building.
I'll give you some help.
And yesterday, when I did manage to get out on that sidewalk, the fire department had to winch me down here.
This is ridiculous. You can't play into the building for the weather.
This is the building. This shouldn't be like this. This is private property. This concrete should be clear all the time. This is a ramp.
Yeah, but it's not about building and maintenance.
You know what, man? I'm almost 60 years old. You know how many heavy winters I've seen in my life? This is nothing. The reason why this is all full of ice and snow is because of lack of maintenance. That's it.
If you need to get out or go somewhere,
I cannot get out. It's impossible. No, I'm doing an interview for the news.
All I was interested in doing is,
I know, you guys are great, thanks. You're better than most people. Most people don't care.
I care.
I know, take care, man. Have a good day. You got one of your business cards today?